Alright guys, today we're going to look at some loose cars. That means cars that's not in the packages, because I've got a whole bunch of them from various places and I think we need to make a big video of going through all of them. And I'm going to start off with the ones I just bought today at the 2024 Lafayette Farm Show, which of course is in Lafayette. I could probably dump all these out. Now this guy must have been making a mint today, because he was the only guy selling toys at the whole farm show, and that's normally a pretty popular thing to sell at the farm shows. So we're going to look at this truck here that keeps coming apart. I think this is a diecast promotions truck that has just had a pretty hard life. It's a Navistar International. I don't know what number you'd call the Durastar. 8400. This is, of course, it's also known as the International Durastar. This one, the hood's supposed to open, but it's separate pieces, as you can see, and it's got a lot of black dirt on it. Whether somebody added that to weather it or not, I have no idea. But it's very detailed, and that's why I think it's a diecast promotions. I mean, it's got a steering column, of course the engine and the radiator and all the hoses and such things as that. It had mirrors. It does not have mirrors now. It's got an oversized tire on this side. Remarkably though, somebody figured out how to put that on there, and it does work. And it steers for the size of tire that is. It steers. Missing a fuel tank on this side. Somebody has shortened the frame on this truck. As you can see, there's a big glue mark there. But they shortened it to keep the tail lights. And they cut the drive shaft there. This must have been a dual rear axle truck. It's got all your cable hookups for your trailer. Does not have the trailer hookup anymore. Being a diecast promotion vehicle, of course the doors open, and it has a very detailed interior as well. You can see all the seat adjustment knobs. Got your shifter in there. It's not a very tall shifter. Got vents in the dashboard. There's probably a pretty detailed gauge cluster in there. I can't see it very well. But anyway, it rolls. This kind of looks like some of the trucks you see at the junkyard. You know, they're newer, but somehow they made it to the junkyard already. So that one might go in the junkyard diorama. I don't know. Probably with the hood off. Nice truck though, very detailed. I guess I didn't show you the front of it. The Navistar International Diamond, all detailed there, and the grill and the lights. There's the bottom of it. Doesn't say diecast promotions anywhere, but none of them do. Got a little Matchbox trailer here. This is the Caravan. I don't know what number 31 Caravan. This is not from 1977. This is a much later one. This isn't. That probably said Lesney, where that blacked out area is there. Of course, this is after Lesney. This would be a 90s revamp of the Superfast name. Still has its little door. Nice graphics on this one. If this one cleans up like I think it will. See, that side's pretty clean. So, I think that'll look nice. Trailer trailer hitch is still there. Another little Matchbox here. This is also a recasted Lesney. This is a Moku Lesney remanufactured one. It's a Massey Harris, which I believe is a Massey Harris 55. It's green for whatever reason. I don't know why it's a green Massey Harris. It even says right on the tractor that it's a Massey Harris. It has a little driver. It has diecast wheels and tires. And it's made the way the old Lesneys used to be with the crimped axles. I'm not really even sure how you would go about taking this one apart unless the wheels hold it together. I'd like to take one of these apart and paint it red. I've got a couple. I buy these every time I see them because if they're cheap. Because I like this casting, and there's not a whole lot of companies that make a little Massey Harris tractor. This one's got a bunch of gunk on the top of it. Rolls good for having metal wheels. Here, this one I don't know if it's going to clean up. It's too bad though, because it's a very pretty car. It's got a pearly metallic paint job. It's a 54 Chevy Bel Air. I don't know. I don't even know who made this. I thought it was a Jada when I picked it up. Malibu International Limited. Yeah, I really thought it was a Jada when I picked it up. Got rubber tires on it, nice fancy wheels, pinstriping, pretty detailed interior, very pretty interior. More pinstriping on the trunk. It's got nice rubber tires, and it rolls pretty good. Got an interstate system semi-trailer, missing the portable part of the trailer. The plus for this, it has both doors. The interstate system trailer I currently have does not have any doors, and I think this is made by Yapming, if I'm not mistaken. So now I've got one that's got doors. Got a Yapming Kenworth Aerodyne here, all die cast. Has the licensing stamped on the bottom, so this is definitely an original one. Yapming Kenworth Conventional W900 Aerodyne. Conventional means it's not a cab over. It has the engine in front of the cab. This one was white with some blue stripes on it, and somebody painted it black with a Sharpie. And they also broke the back mud flaps off. Got an old Jeep Scrambler here. These are the real Scramblers are now on the bull list market, which is a thing that Haggerty says uses to predict values of classic or valuable vehicles. So it's getting some recognition. This one's got lumber in the back of it. Number 13 Jeep. I've never seen this variation of this Hot Wheels before, but I liked it. And we have a little Ford van. I think these are possibly also a Yapming. This one, I have this van with a rear hatch and the gumball light, but it has different wheels, so this is a different variation. Probably a later variation since Yapming is blocked out on the bottom of this one. Does not roll very well at all. I think the brakes are stuck on that one. Okay, now we're going to look at whatever's in this bag here. Okay. We have a Nash wrench for a Nash vehicle. That's pretty cool. You don't see those very often. I got that in Madison, Indiana. Or maybe Nashville, since it's in the same bag as the Bachmann fence, which I got at Brown County Model Trains, which is that orange business card back there. Alright, so that wasn't a loose car. This is a loose car. This is a Hot Wheels Dodge Murata race car. Got this at Buy Sell Trade in Madison. The reason I paid $8 for this car was because I have the yellow one that is a mate to this car. There was a red and a yellow, and they have all the same decals and everything, or tampos. They're even both number 10. But they came in a set together originally with some type of Hot Wheels track. Both of them have Hot Ones wheels, and I think they both have a tan interior as well. This one needs to take a bath. But I had the yellow one. The red one's harder to find. I was very happy to find the red one that still had some good tampos on it. So that's why I paid $8 for that at the pawn shop. I bought that. I bought a K 4-string banjo, and I bought this Tonka Ford Arrow Nose truck. It's plastic. I'm going to do a custom with it because the decals look like that on both sides. Headlights are good. Trailer hitch is good. Wheels are good. Rolls good. So, even though I'm not a big fan of doing larger customs, I am going to do one with that because I knew when I bought it exactly what I was going to do with it. This here I also got in Madison. This is a very, or not a very rare, but a very valuable truck. This is a Corgi. I paid $15 for it from the Village Peddler. This is a Corgi. It says Dodge on the bottom, then it says New Fargo. Fargo was basically Dodge's Canadian counterpart. Just like a lot of the Ford trucks up in Canada are Mercury pickup trucks. Kind of the same thing. You could get one here, but most of them are in Canada. This one, now $15 is a good buy for this, even with the grill melted and the windshield, whatever happened to the windshield, it's like melted and cracked. Hood opens, as you see. It's got good tires on it, no flat spots in them. It rolls pretty well. The ramp is bent, but not bent bad. It still goes up and down, and it latches into the truck. And I don't remember. I thought this dumped back, but it evidently does not. This truck has a little bit of suspension in it. I would never take this apart to fix the windshield, but I wish it had a good windshield in it. And the guy at first thought that I didn't know that this was a valuable truck, you know, and I asked him, would you take any less than 15? And he said, no, that should be about a $35 truck. You know, he got kind of aggravated at me, and I don't know why he did, because it was just a question. And I knew that was a good deal, but, you know, I wanted to see if he'd take any less, since the windshield had some trouble. Alright, here's some more loose cars. Oh, I got these at Buy Sell Brothers as well. And they really do sell just about anything. I mean, and the Mad Flea. So this is a little Lesney Ford Zodiac. I like this car quite a bit, at least this model. Being in the USA, I've never seen a Ford Zodiac in person. But I have several of this casting. This one's missing its spare tire and its hood. It's got, this is a later one because it has the narrow super fast wheels instead of the old style Lesney wheels. Number 53 Ford Zodiac, made by Lesney. It looks like it was a metallic green, and it has faded and been chipped away. We have finally a complete Ford cab-over refuse truck. Number 27 from Lesney. These are the old style wheels I was talking about. So this truck is normally broken when you find it. So I was quite happy to find one that wasn't broken. And it was only $6. So you see how that works. That's how the real one works too. And that's also why this toy is broken a lot, because, you know, there's not a lot happening, but there's some physics that has to happen there, and when the plastic gets broke, then the metal piece gets twisted around and busted off of there. So quite happy about that one. I may mess with the tag later since it's got tape on it. Aha, this came from the Mad Flea, so did that and that. This is a Rolls Royce from Hot Wheels. 1982 is when the toy is from, but it's obviously a very early Rolls Royce. Nice white wall tires, unfortunately missing the grille and the windshield, and possibly this model might have had a top. I don't know. I don't have this model, which is actually why I wanted to buy it. Got a Kentucky Farm license plate. Not an old one. This is still an active plate. Kentucky Proud, FFA, and 4-H. I thought that was a cool plate, so I went ahead and got that. Also got this Oliver Tractor hat. It's been sitting, so the bill needs curved back the way it's supposed to be. Nice hat there. Got another bag of loose cars here, and I'll have to dump this out to remember where it came from. I think these also came from the Mad Flea, but I have a receipt that will tell me. Yeah, you see what that tells me. That doesn't tell me a whole lot of anything. Got a Taco Bell dog. I have this dog, but guess what? This one still talks. My other one, the voice box, quit working, and Applause didn't make these guys Velcro, so you gotta cut them open to put new batteries in them. I have not done that. 99 cents I paid for this little Tootsie toy. It's got the plastic base, which whatever plastic they use likes to disintegrate in the sun. This one's been in the sun. But this came from, these didn't come from Mad Flea, these came from Buy Sell Trade. Still in Madison. Faded. It's been in the sandbox, I think, but it looks quite a bit like the little Hot Wheels casting of the exact same type of emergency truck. Got a little Hino skip truck missing. Oh, it's not missing the front wheels. They're just lodged up in the cab. Okay, I can fix that. That's probably a Tomica. I think this is a Universal. This is a Kenworth. Missing the other half of the bumper. T560. Yeah, this is Universal. 1979, so it's been around for a while. Plastic's not great, but all the stickers are there. Got a Ryder driver recruiting. Of course, Ryder truck rentals. This is a NASCAR Chevy Nomad, missing the grill. 56 Chevy Nomad. The hood won't stay open for you, but it's got an engine in there. It's got a mirror. Somehow they managed to even bend the steering wheel. Again, it's had a rough life, but it rolls good. I bought Barney the dinosaur driving a fire truck. Why? Well, these character cars sometimes are worth some money. I'm pretty sure that Barney has ears, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess a dinosaur doesn't have visible ears, so maybe not. 1993 Lions Group Kid dimension, made in China. Very, very heavy, very dense die cast, like almost maybe made of pewter. It's very heavy. It does not roll very well at all. I have a little tractor here. I think this looks like a Zetter tractor, but it doesn't say. Made by High Speed, which is a Chinese company. This is not very detailed for High Speed. Normally they make some decent, maybe not high quality, but pretty detailed vehicles. This little tractor, not so much. But I do believe... Oh, it's a pullback. Supposed to be. It's got rubber tires on the back. I do believe that's a Zetter. Got Dale Earnhardt's, this is a tribute car, I do believe. Dale Earnhardt. Very cool. Winston Cup champion. 1980, 1986, 1987, 1990, 1991, 1993, and 1994. Okay, if this is from 94, it's not a tribute car, because he wasn't dead yet. Anyway, I thought that was cool. That's probably an Action, but I'm not sure. Yep, Action, made in China. Does not have rubber tires, but it rolls good. This is, I think, another Universal. Just, I'm guessing that by the wheels. Big old cab over. I like the stickers that were on it. They need readjusted, but I like them. Yeah, it is. 1978 on that one. This is either a Fiero. No, it's not a Fiero. It must be a little Spider or a Fiat. I don't remember what the Fiat's called. What is it? Oh, it's a Fiat XI9 or X19. I'm not sure. Little sports car. It appears that the hood actually opens. Very tight, but it has an engine in there. This is a Corgi Junior, so the lower end of Corgi. Somebody has scratched all the paint off of this one, as you can see. It's got scratch marks in it. Cracked the windshield. Wheels are in pretty decent shape. And it rolls good. And we got the king here. We got Richard Petty. This is the Michigan International Speedway edition. This is a Racing Champions. Little Grand Prix action here. June 21st, 1992. I really like these cars that are from a specific race. 1992 Racing Champions, all die-cast. Rolls pretty well as any of those old Racing Champions do. And I have one more bag here that looks like maybe not. Some of these are loose. I'll go ahead and pull them out so you can look at them. There's not enough in here to make a separate video on. I'll show you the loose vehicle first. These, I think, came from South Dakota. Yeah, these came from South Dakota because I remember buying these. This is an old Ertl. I believe this is in Trucks of the World series. The old International with the stacked headlights. Nice graphics on it. This is an old International Eagle, and it tells us so right there on the hood. Got both of the tops of the stacks, which is nice. This one's in excellent shape. I really don't think this was ever played with. It's got a plastic base on it. Made in China. I tried to combine China and Iowa. Made in China. So this is not the first half of the era of this casting. It'll be the second half because it's plastic. Replica International 9376 truck, and it has a matching trailer, which the trailer does have a metal base. It's got the stands that fold out. Nice graphics on the trailer. Both sides, it's nice. It has both of the doors, and it's got a wood grain floor in there, which you may or may not be able to see that. Three more here. I'm not going to open these two semi-trucks up. This is a Midwestern Home Products Big Lots truck. This is an old Big Lots truck when their slogan was Big Lots, Odd Lots. Or different. Got a giraffe with an elephant nose and pronghorns. We're different. And it's got a Kenworth truck, which I do believe I have this cab out of the package. I got it in a big bundle of things. It's got a nice graphic of a Kenworth truck there on the package, on the card. Nothing on the back. Got another very basic semi here. This is the Mount Rushmore Memorial Big Rig, made by RPG, designed in South Dakota. Also nothing except for a barcode on the back. Might be made by Xanterra, Xanterra, Xanterra. Yeah, I know, this isn't worth $10, but it's a souvenir that I thought was cool from Mount Rushmore. Got some stickers of their faces. Got the whole picture of the monument on the side of the truck. This comes with a newer Kenworth truck. And the back has the Sculptor Borglum, Gutson Borglum, and then we have a little commemorative model here. These are Lido, I believe, makes these. Made in England. I'll have to open it up. You can read on the back here, this is a 64 GMC Chevron fuel tanker. I'm going to do a separate video on this, I think. I'm not going to promise that. Very heavy. Yeah, made by Lido in England. I thought these were Lido's. Exclusively for Chevron, this is number 22. I have several of these Chevron and Standard Oil trucks. Flammable. It's got some barrels in the back. Standard Oil Company on the door. Got the Chevron logo on the tank. Nice separate rubber tires. Very heavy. All of this is die cast. This is plastic, the top of the tank, but the sides are die cast. The chassis, the back fenders, the cab, all die cast. Says GMC. Says flammable on the front bumper. Got a black hood that prevents glare, which could potentially blind the driver. Very nice. Not, overly detailed, but very well made. No windows, but it does have a bench seat and a steering wheel. It's a very cool truck. I like this truck quite a bit, actually. So that's going to be it, I think, for our loose car haul video. It better be. That's a 20 or 30 minute video, just about. So like, comment, subscribe for more. Catch you next one. Have a great day. I also got this. This is a thermos replacement for the old thermoses, which I have, and I need a replacement for one of them. So I was very happy to get this. These are glass. Still has the little doodad on the bottom there. Clean inside. It still has the sticker stating this is a replacement filter. Very, very cool. I was so happy to find that, and it's in the original box, which is amazing. So I'll catch you the next one, guys. Have a great day.